Big difference.
Okay, you're on live Canton Confidential. Do you want to give an update on to what just happened?
Conley was hiding behind the white SUV at the back of the building, and McCourt walked up, gave a smile, and said, "Hello, ladies," and was respectful. So.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm like furious.
Hi.
You can also bring your kid too. We don't care if you like kids.
How are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. There he is, my buddy. How you been, big guy?
Good to see you.
Good. How's everything? Nice.
Well, it could be better,
Well,
but
nice to see you at another protest.
Yes.
We gotta start meeting like this, you know?
I
Oh, this is good. It's good vibe in the air.
Yeah.
You know, it's good.
Good fall air. Too.
Yeah.
You know, a little chilly, but we'll, get a few steps.
I had to put my jacket on. This is way too cold for me.
I put the vest on, so I'm like, all right, it's time. It's amazing what's going on, huh?
Sure is. You just can't make this stuff up. I mean, all right.
It's beyond belief. I think the latest blog I read, just briefly, the latest one Aiden Carney put out.
You're
just
live, by the way.
Oh, that's fine. I was just saying, I really enjoyed that he kind of laid it out, and the layers and layers and layers. It's
Right to the facts, too.
exactly, that's all you can hope for.
And he lays them out in a way that we all understand them. You know.
I think when you see them all laid out, it's not, one of these, one of these.
No, it's impartial for the most. You know, I mean, it's got a slight bias, but it really lets you think about the ends. You know.
Go back to if you really feel like going to all the court documents, you'll find the same thing. So he's doing us a service by summarizing it and underlining it and highlighting it.
You know what's great is when you go back, say you go back to number 27,
Yes.
or story say what,
I was doing that
84.
myself last night,
Isn't it
to
wonderful
remind
to just
myself,
keep
yeah.
going back?
Yeah.
How you doing today, sir?
Hello.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah. So it is great that he is allowing us to come to our own decisions.
Yeah.
Helping us with the facts, so
Yep.
pointing us in the right direction.
So all right, you get first crack. What's the next chapter? Make it up out of the blue. Come on.
The next chapter.
Let's go. Get crazy on me.
I don't want to get crazy. I want to focus on Karen, and I want Karen to, get that burden off of her shoulders, and then I want the justice for John McCabe.
Yeah. I mean,
listen to John McCabe.
no, John O'Keefe. No.
Too much of
No.
those other names are hanging in my head.
You know what? I have to stop myself
Cut
because
that one out, okay? Edit that one.
sometimes when people put letters, I have to stop and really think about it, which is actually good because then you kind of put, you're using your brain as you're reading the story again, and it puts it all back together for you. The way
I've been
it works
sharing
great.
with family and friends, and I think the first time people are through it, they're just horrified.
Have you noticed that the page is up to 20,000 people?
I've noticed,
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Hello.
Yeah.
But I think, again, just spreading the word outside. I've been part of the standouts at the highways. We got kicked out recently.
Yeah, with the overpass. No, tell me about that. That was interesting. Now they just came and said what?
Yeah, state troopers showed up. So we have signs that are sheets that say, frame free Karen Reed and just basic stuff. And we had a state trooper show up. We've been doing it no problem on the Ponset Street. And we just wanted to share the wealth, and we were down closer to Route 24.
Okay.
We've been been there about an hour, and all of a sudden a trooper pulled up, and we all knew, uh-oh. And immediately he said, you can't be here. And we were very kind, and we said, can you explain why? And he said, well, you can't be tying things to the highway,
The overpass, sure.
And I said, all right. I said, these are zip ties. I said, I'm very careful. I'll get them down, and we'll just hold the sign. And he said, I'm sorry, you're causing a traffic backup.
Oh my
and
God.
I said, help
Public
me explain.
safety.
I said, yeah, public safety is what they went for. And he was trying to say that we were causing an undue backup at 4:30 when that's nonsense, because we know the traffic backs up from 95, on the pass
I have
up till 24, and then after 24 it breaks free.
But
But again,
this was during the Patriots game?
no, this was a Thursday evening.
Oh, okay,
It was a
okay.
Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Patriots games, we've had no problem with that in Neponset Street.
Yeah.
The
Gonna say,
Neponset Street's
because that's
great.
all traffic. I mean,
Yeah,
whenever,
that's
you know what I'm saying? That's all traffic there.
He was trying to say, and so at the end of the day, we knew we had a First Amendment right, but we knew that we just needed to get better data.
Right,
So
right.
We've studied the ACLU
Oh, yeah,
pamphlet. and
they're
we know
great
what to say.
people.
Yeah, we
They're
know
great,
what to
really
say
are.
next time.
Yeah,
So,
excellent.
yeah, so we'll keep on doing it.
Yeah.
We'll be out on this Thursday at another location to be
Excellent.
revealed.
Okay, I'm gonna be Bob.
All right, you get some of the folks that are focusing on the. So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I'll be back, I'm sure. All right. Let's see what else we going here. Yeah. Okay. All right, you're on Canton Confidential Live. You want to say? Okay. Silence speaks volumes most of the time.
Okay, missing. Yeah, I have in my driveway a box. We can't read the writing. They do a lot. They do a lot of shitty
Especially
things.
since
I-
they're all
Hi there.
How are you?
Good.
I'm on Canton Confidential Live. Would you
you?
like to speak to the people that are home watching? No. Okay. Okay. I figured I'd ask.
No,
I
thank
don't want
you,
to
thank you,
something
thank
like
you.
that. How are you today?
I'm excellent.
Nice day
I'm
for,
excellent.
nice day for
to
protest.
hear. It is, yeah. And gotta do what's right.
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Would you like to say something to the nice people?
Absolutely.
Okay, you're on Canton Confidential.
absolutely. Hi. I'm on right now.
Live. You are live.
Hey everyone. Thanks for your support on this. We got to get in there and just have them be investigated. And that's what my sign says. Let's investigate Canton Police and the sham help. We need help. And this is not right.
Don't
It's
be
just not
shy.
right.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, I've been in this town 27 years.
Really?
I just trusted automatically. You don't realize how much is going on behind the scenes. And I will not stand for people getting away with murder. Actually, literally getting away with murder. Not okay.
How has this changed your outlook on politics in the town of Canton? Politics, not necessarily the murder, but politics in general now. Are you more interested in them now?
I definitely am. I haven't been able to be active in it really because I have 4 kids and I was raising them growing up.
Yep.
But now when this happened, I was like, no, I have to get involved. Like there was no choice. I have to stand up. And I know a lot of residents are afraid. And, but if we don't stand up now, when? If not now, when? I say, well, if they do something to me, at least I died for a cause.
And you have one life to live. Make it count, right?
You got it. You got it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
welcome.
I'll be bopping back and
All
forth.
right.
Do you want to talk to the people in Canton again? Canton, Alberta?
No.
No?
I'm good.
All right. No? Okay. How are you?
Good. How are you?
If I could talk to people on Canton Confidential that can't be here. I don't want to throw it in your face.
Hi.
Man, the traffic. Everyone's beeping, huh?
Everyone's beeping now. We weren't getting them. Now we are.
Yeah.
There's another-
So, why are you here?
We need to stand up for justice. She deserves it. And these corrupt assholes are disgusting. It is so. It's time for justice.
How has this changed your outlook on politics? Not this case, but politics in
It
itself.
makes you really think about it.
Next time you punch the ballot,
Yeah.
you're gonna be a little more interested in what's going on.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I've kind of not seen it all, and then seeing this, you're like, wow, this.
Write the next chapter of the story. No holds barred. Write the next chapter. How wild is it gonna get? The next step.
I think the next couple months, it's gonna knock your socks off.
It's going to be so much. Oh, I can't wait.
Awesome.
Free Karen Reed.
No doubt. Would you like to say something to the people? No?
Thank you.
You good too? Yeah? Do you want to talk to the people?
Sure.
Okay. All right, aside from this case, right, what has this done for politics for you? Like, are you a little more aware of politics local now?
Well, I was already pretty aware,
Yeah?
but it has certainly raised my consciousness of how many people are not aware and made me feel like I have to share my information a lot more. Though I think some people wish I would just be quiet. So it goes.
All right, so what do you think the next chapter in this whole Karen Reed story is going to be like? I mean, it's been wild so far. How do you top it with the next chapter? Where do you start?
I hope we don't top it. I hope that we settle it. I hope that it just stops happening. I hope that the truth comes out, whatever the truth is, and I know what I believe the truth is. It's not the truth we've been presented with, but I would like to not have to have people know what Free Karen Reed means anymore. That's my goal, because she's already free.
Yep. Trying to think of another thing. What do you think of the judge and her bail?
I have no.
That's usually the first. That's like the default response. People just laugh. It's like, no, like that's a question. Like, what do you think? And so, all right. Do you want to say anything to people in Canton Confidential? Okay. What's FRCs? I know what it means.
Random citizens.
There we go. Everybody unite. How much does this change your outlook on politics?
So I have been involved in local politics. I worked for the local business campaign.
Okay.
I saw
So you're in it.
coming.
Oh, okay. So you've seen it. Okay.
I knew what a mess this was going to be, and not the Karen Reed.
Right.
component of it, but the election. And I was extremely disappointed with the local. And the number of people just didn't engage at all. And local politics matter.
How-
I think we've learned from this. Local politics matter.
How do you fix that? How do you get the people to the ballot booth?
That's a great question. I fear that the one good thing about this whole mess is that more people are waking up to things.
Right. So now, how do you get your information to make your decision?
Free Karen Reed!
And right.
Number one, candidate nights when voters can ask questions directly of candidates. We did not have that in the last election. So there was this big fat filter between the candidates and the
Yep.
voters.
Submitted questions, stuff like that. That's a beautiful dog. What kind of dog is that? Well, it's pretty it is, man. So all politics is local. It really is. And now, how do you get not just the person to the ballot booth, but how do you get the informed person to the ballot booth?
I mean, number one, you got to have a candidate night when any voter can stand up and ask a question. That's just so basic.
Right.
So we got to have an organization that's willing to respond to that. I personally have gone and knocked on doors to talk to voters about candidates.
So you see the one-on-one contact more. Okay, so that produces a better result.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody talk to somebody they know.
Okay.
And hopefully respect.
Maybe give them a little more information they didn't have prior. At least leave with. All right, awesome.
Free Karen Reed!
All right, would you like to say anything to the people on Canton that are watching on Canton Confidential?
Yeah, the most un-American thing your government can do is to take your freedom illegally. It's an affront to justice everywhere that wrongful convictions happen.
So how do you break that stalemate? How do you walk through them gates that they have locked?
Well,
No.
First thing you do is someone needs to explain why the medical examiner why the state labs, why the district attorney all play on the same team. Because if I showed up at Gillette and I was playing the Jets and the officials were in green,
Yeah.
and the chain crew was in green, and everybody was in green,
Okay.
I would think that the system was stacked against me.
That's an actually great way to see it, because it's really like that. And they have unlimited amounts of money.
Unlimited amounts of time. They have the rule book.
You're giving them
We can't read.
you're giving them the money to prosecute you. It's kind of funny when you think of it that way.
Look at how they responded to the Sean Ellis thing.
Oh,
They never gave that man we were wrong.
right,
They kept saying he killed a good policeman.
right. Yep. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. What else would you like to say?
That's it.
Okay,
Free Karen Reed.
no doubt.
Oh, one last thing.
Yes.
There's no good outcome for this. There's no good outcome. Because if it ends the way we all think it's going to end and the way it should end, that says we live in a corrupt, tyrannical system. And if it ends the other way, then an innocent person goes to jail, and that's an affront to justice everywhere. So there is absolutely no good way that this case ends.
What's the next chapter in this story? It's already been wild as it is. You know where we're at, but what's the next chapter? Considering there's no rules.
If you had told me in May that this was going to happen, I wouldn't have believed you. So how can I predict where it's going to go from here?
Would you believe where you're at now? Could you?
Absolutely not.
How about in another? How about in another county? Hey, I know you. How you been, big guy? Haven't seen you for a little while, you know. How about, have you seen this in another county, like Plymouth County?
This happens everywhere. Injustice happens everywhere. We just happen to be fortunate that it's coming out now, that we can be part of this grassroots organization, that we can make changes to this great nation.
Now your sign says Chris needs to step down, right?
Not me.
Well, the sign says that. The people.
Yes, I am a Chris, but not this Chris.
So
It just shows how important and powerful the vote is. And if it's abused, then you get this.
right. So he steps down, right?
Free Karen Reed!
Then what? Does that admit guilt on his end? Like, how does he get out of this?
Every journey starts with one step.
What's his path out without saving as much face as possible? Just walk away
and
fade
say,
off.
I have heard the people that have put me in this position, and I am adhering to their wishes.
Nice. Do you want to say anything to the people of Canton?
Yes, I do. People of Canton. I'm from Canton. And I get up probably since July and ask.
Time out.
What does it say? The chicken. I can't read that sign. Do you know what to read that sign? What is it?
What's it say?
Oh, the select board are chickens.
Oh no! Do you mind if I cut this short? I'll come right back. I'm just going to interview the chicken. Chicken! It's not every day you get to interview a chicken, you know? Excuse me.
Sorry.
There was a guy up there disgusted in
This is next level.
So, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it?
I think the fact that the selectmen won't let people talk, it speaks for themselves. I don't know what Chris Albert's doing up there. It looks like chicken scratch every day to me. And I think what they're doing really puts us all in a foul mood. So I think the selectmen need to bring back free speech. Bring back free speech.
Yes, sir.
Did you get that? Send that to George too.
Oh my God. Wait, well, it won't go on Canton Confidential automatically. You guys have
No,
to.
Oh no, he's live
Why don't
on
you send
Canton
it to
Confidential
George?
right now.
Why don't you send it to George? It'll go up.
All right.
Great job, John. Thank you.
Whoops. All right, let me get it on to. Let me send it. Hold on. I gotta find the page. Canton Confidential is the first one in my search.
That is awesome.
He promised to get a picture of you.
Can I get your name just for so people know? John?
They know who
John?
I am.
Okay.
They know who
All
I
right.
am.
John. We
Canton Confidential.
all the kids' candy, it's all confiscated, it all goes to him this Halloween. Everybody, all the parents, all the candy's bad goes to him.
What should I say on the title?
Preparing for the meeting.
Chicken tip.
What?
Preparing for the meeting. We're in a foul mood.
Okay.
Yes, I love that, John. That's so funny.
Canton citizens in foul mood.
Preparing for SB meeting.
That's amazing.
We called the other day.
We're
In front of
I thought he was coming to that tonight.
all right. He winged it. It's all right.
Every time I come to government July and I ask what protocols in police investigations do the Canton police follow, and they don't seem to want to answer that question. And then other people were reaching out to me, and I heard some stories. So then I added crime scene investigations, sex crime investigations, and then within the school.
So you
It's been we just want answers. We want to get a town meeting for the police. We want Elena Rafferty to just answer some questions. She says she can't talk about the investigation, but she could talk about it in general terms. What protocols they actually follow.
there's a thing called community policing, and I'm pretty sure that the town of Canton gets grant money for community involvement with that type of stuff. That's exactly what the money's made for, is to open up a pathway for citizens to communicate with the police department, with everybody, the
She said
dispatchers.
she'd meet with us one-on-one, but they're still.
No, that should be, no.
I
There's
got a weird feeling afterwards.
no
and I
strings attached. There should be no. Anytime, any place should be the answer. That's the
I don't
only
think there was
answer.
strings attached.
No
It's
strings
not-
attached,
like,
no.
Why can't you answer public questions without
Yep.
getting heated?
Yep. Stay on that. That's not right. It's wrong on a lot of levels.
And they're cutting off my right to speak or ask questions.
Exactly. So that you get double edged. So they're taking it away from both ends. Wow. Would you like to say anything to people at Canton Confidential?
Sure, I'd like to say to all the Canton residents, all the taxpayers, get out here and let's take our town back. This is ridiculous. It is absurd and embarrassing, actually. So many people out there that don't live in our town making a mockery of us. Let's take it back. It's our time. Come
Now,
out and let's hear your voice too.
your sign says you should have just apologized. Now, who is that to specifically? All of them? Because each one of them could possibly fit that,
I mean,
right?
you could, but John Connolly,
Yeah.
mostly, I mean, like, he is so
Disrespect.
embarrassing. So disrespectful. Not once, not twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
fucking randoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fucking random citizen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, my family's been in this town for a couple of generations. I pay a lot of taxes on multiple homes. It's our town.
how's he get out of that situation? What's he do? Just resign, walk away,
Yes,
fade
he
off into the
does.
distance.
Yeah.
That's it.
Fade off.
No letter of apology saying I'm
Well,
sorry,
you know,
guys, I let you down.
Something in the paper, but he
Yeah, that was
No.
a
tooted his own horn by saying, I've given so much to this community,
Yeah.
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I'm sorry my emotions.
No, he
Right.
needs to voice a public apology to all of us, because we're not just fucking random citizens.
Right. All right. Would you like to say anything to the people of Canton Confidential?
Sure. I grew up in this town, and I just got in last night from the West Coast, and I came down here because I believe so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be back. All the old taunts, the library. Yeah. So anyway, what's happening is awful. Canton belongs to the people. Needs to go back. Listen to the people. It's all about the people. We can't read.
Yep.
What else can I say?
That,
You know,
you pretty much said a lot in a little words.
I love Canton. It's in my blood.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
welcome.
I'm glad the weather's nice. It really, it really
I
is.
brought the New Mexico weather with me. I'm
What part
the
of New Mexico?
Albuquerque Turtle fan.
I'm born in Alamogordo.
Alamogordo?
Yeah, that's where I was born, lady.
shit.
We're twins. Come on now. We both got nuclear in our system.
Yeah,
We're both
we do
glowing.
have uranium.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, baby.
So yeah, small world now, isn't
isn't
it?
My God, I'm in Albuquerque.
All right,
We're down the
Alamogordo.
street.
Yep.
I was just telling someone about White Sands yesterday. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, small
Awesome.
world. Very few people even talk about New Mexico. It's beautiful,
No, I know.
isn't it?
Is
Like a
it?
gem. People
Do you
don't
need
realize.
a passport?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
speak
You gotta go over the border.
Yeah, yeah. No, right now. Is this?
I don't know, but I saw one down there. Would you like to say something to the people of Canton Confidential? Because I'm live.
Sure, we got you. We're here to support you. I'm not a resident from Canton. I came from Weymouth to support all of you. Stand up, you got an army behind you, and free Karen Reed. She is factually innocent.
Nice. I love the chicken up there. That's beautiful.
What's going on? Truck steady. Oh, you got a sign. Up there, sign.
Yeah, I interviewed him. It was pretty good. I mean, where else can you interview a chicken, right? Chicken Palm Charlie's here. There's my big guy. What's up? He's hugging everybody, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
How am I doing?
Good. How are you today, sir? Good, good.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, what's up?
Can I grab one of your
Absolutely,
signs? Thank
please.
you. I just wanted to
Yeah,
ask
take
before I
two.
did. Thank you.
Just return them when you're done, that's all. Yeah.
Good job last night. Is that last night?
Oh, did you watch that? 3 hours? I was falling asleep.
I know.
It was long. But there's so much to talk about. We can't, I mean, it's so deep.
Yep, and then the constant changes they're making, you've got to bring it up and bring it to
Yeah.
light. And then you're, I mean, the more you hash it out, the more it's just.
And she's wonderful. It makes it so easy. It's like, she's great. She's just so good. Yeah. Ain't this great? This is wonderful. All right.
Oh, okay. Way in the back.
Do you want to say anything to the people of Canton Confidential?
Just that I think we're all out here because we're kind of scared. This could happen again, too. Not only do we need justice now, but we got to make sure this kind of situation doesn't happen again. No more abuse of power.
So, how more interested are you in politics now that you've become in this?
I've always been.
You've always been involved with it.
Always active. Yeah.
So, what do you think about this, politics-wise? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No. No.
Can you see this happening in like another county, like Plymouth County?
I have no idea, but what I do know is most towns have 7 select board members, and I think we need to start there.
More.
More.
Okay.
More.
So,
Let's diversify a little bit.
how about the people that are on the board now? Resign and walk?
I would
Stop
have
from all stars?
voted for for 2 or 3 of them again.
Okay.
Until recently. I would have actually probably helped 2 of them with their campaigns.
Okay, but not now.
Not now.
So
There are other ways to solve this.
so moving right. So moving forward, then now what? Like,
Now what? They hear the people.
yep,
They come clean. They do an independent audit
Yep.
of the police department protocols. Right? They're the boss of the police department. And that's what scares people. And 4 of them have some relation in some way to someone either on the CPD or who had a family member at the house or who was plowing. And they need to take a step back and show us that we can trust them. That's all I got.
so you would be okay if some people stayed on,
I think,
if they started doing things differently.
I think yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
That's
are
fair.
several people
That's fair. Yeah.
who seem to have been doing their job over the
Yep.
years. But I don't think silencing people. I think rather just steering them in a more constructive way is the way to go about it.
Right.
And I certainly don't think calling people random citizens is doing anybody favors. And
right.
I have seen a little bit of favoritism towards Ben speak.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think I can see that.
Yeah.
And that in itself isn't right. Have they ever had a woman select board woman?
Yes.
They have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they did.
How many-
2 of them ran against her in the last election.
And they didn't? Okay.
And they ran as a ticket to help ensure she did not get reelected.
Oh, I know. All right. Wow.
Yes.
All right.
She was asking questions from what I gathered.
So I take, when's the next
April.
April?
April. If we make it that far, it's April.
Are you going to run?
Me? No.
Why?
No, I'm not qualified.
Well, what are you talking about?
No, I barely know parliamentary procedure.
The Robert's Rules of Order, it's a small book. I give you one. You want
I'm
one?
not running.
Okay.
I don't have the time. It takes time.
It does, doesn't
It
it?
takes time.
you think-
You need to be committed, and the woman who was on, I know she was doing the work.
Awesome. So, we look forward to a new woman next time, I hope.
Woman, hopefully.
Yeah.
A little bit of age diversity, a little bit of gender
Yeah.
diversity, a little bit of race diversity, whatever.
Yeah.
But just people
Different,
who are
just something.
committed.
Give me a different look on it,
Yeah,
that's all.
committed and qualified. But
Yeah.
I also really care about climate.
Okay?
And
Yeah.
they just moved a member onto a committee that has something to do with climate, and it just makes no sense. So there's just, I'm not
Yeah.
seeing strategy here.
Yep.
That's all.
You know, all the fuel bill, just what they spend in fuel alone is ridiculous. You know, there's ways I think we can
Yeah.
lower that. So,
Yeah, well, clean
awesome.
energy.
Yeah.
Clean energy. But yeah.
Thank you so much. You were very
Yeah, I
insightful.
can never decide what to say.
Yeah, well, no, you did good. I mean, it makes me think now.
People are worried this could happen again.
It probably could, and it probably
Abuse
will.
of power can happen again.
Yes, we don't want that either. That's all right. Thank you. I already spoken to you. Yeah. You guys don't want to be on Canton Confidential? Do you want me on Canton Confidential? I'm live. Want to say hi to everybody?
Sure, we'll
Okay.
say hi.
All right, you're live.
Hi. Hi. Hi, family and friends.
What?
Finally found something to be passionate about.
And it's easy to be passionate too, isn't it?
To be passionate every single minute of every day.
So give me your rundown on what happened.
Oh, I don't know.
You should do.
So I do know.
I know.
but
Go.
that's
I want to hear it.
a lot to say.
Go. Give me a rundown. I want to hear something. Give me something different. Something I haven't heard.
Let's see. One of the last podcasts that I don't know. I think it was Jerks.
Yeah, Young Jerks. Yeah.
Young Jerks.
Yeah.
He said they can't find the hat, and then he said dogs always go at. He's a dog walker, and dogs always go after the hats and stuff. So once the hat fell, as soon as the dog was finished doing whatever he did to John, he took the hat and bit it and stuff, and that's why the hat. They threw the shoe out there because they got the shoe before the dog got it, but they didn't get the hat in time, so they had to they couldn't put the hat out there, and the hat's never been found. So that I thought that was a great, I never thought of that, but that was good.
All right, thank you very much.
I saw you last night.
Did you watch me?
Yeah.
It was a long show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so tired. I wasn't even thinking straight. Yeah.
I
And then your brain starts going and, oh my God, the things I can't say on TV. It's sad.
I've never watched, so many I've never watched the podcasts really.
But isn't it a whole new world out there now, isn't
I
it?
watch them for 3 hours, I fall asleep,
Yeah.
I wake up and keep watching. Like
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of information out there, and that's the good part, is because Aiden's putting it out there for us to be able to read it and disseminate it so that we can understand it, us.
Yeah.
If it was all Lally talk, forget it. We'd be 8 ways to Sunday. He wouldn't even understand it.
Yeah. He looks back at himself and says, "What did I say?"
Right. So.
It's so sad.
Yes.
That, I feel, terrible for Karen. But
Can you imagine?
I
I
really feel
can't.
bad for
I
John
can't.
Because of the hours of suffering. That's what brought me here. It's John. And Karen also.
I think it's just her being accused so wrongly, right? Just wrongly accused.
Yeah.
That must just, the weight on someone's shoulders, it must be immeasurable.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
How? You can't.
Thank God for her dad, and her brother and her family.
God puts everyone in the life for a reason. Thank God there's people in her life like that, because, man, forget it. Forget it. I couldn't do it.
She was in they picked, like I say, they picked
The wrong
they picked
person.
them out.
Yeah, oh yeah. See, we just popped 200,000 on the fund. That was great.
Yeah,
Erica did that.
Yep, I know.
Yeah,
I
she's
know.
great.
I know, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But just, then Karen, just the smile on her face and
Yeah, she's in good hands. I think, yeah.
just to
How
know
are you?
that she's got all these people behind her because of me.
Imagine that. This complete
Could you
strangers who you don't
imagine
even
doing this all
know.
alone?
No, I
Imagine doing this
couldn't.
all alone?
I was at Star Driving, and I was talking to someone who knows Karen. And when they went to the first court trial, when she was out, they went out to dinner after. There was like 8 people that supported her.
Oh my.
That's it, 8. They all sat around one table. You couldn't get everybody around the table now. Think about that.
Oh gosh, no, you need halls.
So she had.
You need halls.
So she had one table with
Pretty
8
soon,
people.
Pretty soon we'll need stadiums.
Gillette Stadium. We'll make a little ring with Gillette Stadium.
exactly,
Make one big circle.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
yes, yeah.
But imagine that going from 8 people to all these other people that are all behind you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how innocent you are, when you have this many corrupt people against you.
Listen, I just hope that she gets out of this with the least amount of mental anguish possible,
Okay.
because that's
And
just.
that's sincere.
Oh,
That's my
oh, yeah. By the way,
my husband has MS. and
Sorry.
Stress is he's had it for 30 years. Stress is the worst
Well-
thing for us. So,
she's dealing with like a trooper again. I don't know how I could do that. No way. Where'd your sign go? Failed?
I'll stick around, but my mom's gonna kill me.
I won't get you on film. She'll never know.
She's not qualified.
What will they find us for Chris? What committee can they put him on? That he's capable of doing.
Do you want to say anything to people who can't confidential? I'm live. And I get like 5% battery left.
Not yet.
No, okay.
Not yet.
All right. Just checking.
John, thanks for the sign, brother.
Anytime, my friend. You know who did the signs? It's Marcel. You know Marcel?
He does great ones, just like that.
Marcel did the signs. Every
Oh,
sign
so
he
those
made.
artists.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought so.
I'm just custodian of them, that's all. Yeah.
Wife and I got
Yeah.
one. We'll both make
Yeah,
sure we
no
put it
problem.
back.
Hey, listen, and anytime. Yep. That's why I come here. Just grab a
I
sign.
appreciate it.
All right, so what do you guys think? You can't Confidential Live. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think of
Everything.
everything? I think it's become a joke. And I think they need to do something. Karen Reed no way killed this guy. No way she killed him. And I love Canton Confidential. I just saw your fearless leader walk in dressed like a chicken. That was friggin' awesome. We called him mediocre.
I like when Truba was on here saying, "What chicken? What?"
Yeah, we were out in front of D&E on Friday night.
Yeah.
That was great.
Wasn't that something?
Yeah, that was for something that wasn't
The
planned.
mailman, he was
Got
the best.
quite a
Oh,
turnout.
oh my god, he was awesome.
I was at work watching it live.
I was back in Canton.
I wish I was there.
So-
Hopped in that car and drove right down. Hey, Tom.
Hi. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hi, it's Angie, Angela, whatever.
Is that Lady Rita?
I have nothing to say. So we are here, obviously, to protest the bullshit that is the select board, which, especially Chris Albert. And today I actually got a threatening message regarding a threat with my child in CPS. So I just want you guys to know, or not you guys, because I know you know, but I want the select board to know that I have never killed anyone. I have never covered up a murder. What else have I never done? What else did they do? I have never killed anyone. I have never covered up a murder. Oh, and I'm raising a better son than you are.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
All right. I think that is the fact.
Yes.
You good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Landed on my hand.
It was over here, so we're good. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Why would they call freaking DSS on her? That is the most stupidest thing I've heard. Did you hear that? They called DSS on her about her kid.
DSS is, the system is evil, man.
On Angela, they called it on her. They called the
system
state
is
on her,
evil.
on Angela. Somebody.
The system is evil.
That's bullshit. Wow. Just wow.
Free Karen Reed! Free Karen Reed! Woo!
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, right.
All right. It's 6:55. We're going to try and get in to the select board meeting itself. I'm going to try and get in with my other camera while this one's charging. So I'll try and do a part 2 from inside, but this is turning out to be something. Poor Angela. They called the freaking state on her. Absolute bullshit. Wow. Just wow. All right, people of Canton Confidential, I will definitely be streaming in a bit.
Probably just shut the